of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Cam Little after the opening kick. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Thrown on first down, Love. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second and 21 at the 26-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Third and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for a Bears.
They'll run now with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw by Williams. Finds him on the slant. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really two things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man-up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Quick throw out wide by Love. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
They bring Downs in motion left.
First down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Love from the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Starting this drive with a design run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have it second and 8. To throw, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Third down. Here's Williams. He's going to run for it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Golden coming in motion right. Love now on 1st and 10. It's to Reed again. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Once more, it's Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Love on 3rd and short. Has his man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jacobs goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Here's getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the 14 after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and goal. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. First down, Williams to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bears.
First down, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
A gain of 4. And it's
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Love looking to pass. This one taken in by Kraft. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. So now here's 3rd and 5. Loves to throw again. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Williams to throw on first. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Working from the gun, Williams.
the 29-yard line.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. First down now, ball at the 33.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tucker Kraft. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
To the air yet again, Williams. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Intended for number 16. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the in route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will have a shot at at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Williams pass intercepted. The Packers
Love now on 1st and 10. Reed's got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Piniero's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our
Hansen.
trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home for an AFC North matchup.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. Short pick up to their own 31. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
It's a game of 3.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Love out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long. Here's Love. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit.
Results in a 4th down.
He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying grounded with Swift. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. and 6.
Going run again with Swift. Into the second level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. The second down run good for 4, and that brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Little Texan extra point. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 18.
Third and long for him here. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears about set for their next possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's good. Bears. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's caught.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and goal. It's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams again. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Running behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give to Swift. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Williams from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams to throw on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Williams set to pass. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
37-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st and 10, here's Lowe. Completes this one to Kraft. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Here's Love to throw. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Stick it in the air. Love. Caught. Nice game left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
This
line.
entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Love. Brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
13 yards on the play. That's another Packers.
Once more, it's Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Packers 26. Bears 23.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Running for it, it's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the middle, that's snared by Burden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
First down, Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Number 86. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears trail by a field goal. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th and long.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. We're battling through what's been a physical contest all game long. Going to be the key here down the stretch.
A 48-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
26.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. They're running the option, short side. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
22, Matthew Golden. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Brings in the kick at the 9. We dodged the tackle. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears.
On the ground with Swift. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. They're drawn out. This is Swift. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Punt team on the field. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Now it's his turn in overtime. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Love on the play fake. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
So this is a Packers win. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.